Hi besties, hi bunnies. Coffee's cold, truce brewing, let's hit the road. Just Machado wheel in hand, time to unfold. Early light breaks, coffee chilling in my grip. Hi besties, hi bunnies, join the trip. Cruising mass highway, spilling secrets for hours. 1 to 3 deep, no holds barred, owning our power. Squad's got my back, riding waves through the storm. Besties and bunnies, keeping it warm. Got that wild spark, singing random and free. Keeping the vibe alive, just you and me. Trolls creeping in, haters twisting the feet. Weak shots flying, but they can't plant the seed. Jabbing in my style, my fire, my rise. Obsessed in the shadows, watching with jealous eyes. Drama stirrers calling grift, but facts don't lie. While y'all view my lights touching the sky. Reddit ghosts lurking, basement critique so low. Keep throwing shade, watch this bunny glow. Meow, 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 meow. Hey. Meow, 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 feel it now. Bunny. Just Machado show, chasing down the real. Besties and bunnies got that unbreakable seal. Meow, 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 trolls fade away. Truth in the air, lighting up the day. After dark or dawn's first gleam, we claim the throne. Just as rolling, meow, if you're in the zone. Meow. Love to my besties trolls. See your truth awaits. Just Machado show. Buckle up. Meow 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 meow. Feel it now. Meow 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 meow. Feel it now. Meow 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 meow. Feel it now. Meow 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 meow. Bunnies.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. How are you? Hi. Welcome to 24 on 24. I'm your host, Jess Machado, where we talk all things Karen Reed trial, except Karen Reed is free and we're actually driving to cover the Kelsey Fitzsimmons trial. Hi. How's everybody? Great. Good. We had to start a little bit early because, unbeknownst to me, children were working tonight. So I wanted to stay at home all day and do all of the things. And then I would leave like as late as possible. But both Jack and Georgia started work at 5 o'clock. And so I was like, why hang around? Right? Hi. Who is old Pat is dead? King Rabbit is dead. That's all I got to say about that. Hi, how's everybody? We're doing a couple things. Currently, right now, we are going to head over to Dunkin' Donuts and get a beverage to take on the road. We're also going to share this on Facebook because for some reason, my StreamYard has lost access to my Facebook page. This happens periodically. I usually get it up and running, but I didn't have time today. So let's take a sec. Okay, perfect. We shared it. All right. Hi. How's everybody? Everybody's good? Everybody keeps saying like I missed you and welcome back, but I guess the morning 24 on 24s were lame and didn't hit properly. I was here. I live streamed almost every day. Well, I guess I didn't do Friday. Did I even do Saturday? I didn't do Saturday. Did I get a tan in Florida? I got a burn in Florida, which will certainly fade into a nice tan. Everybody was okay. Did everybody behave? We have a lot to talk about. I just plugged this into my GPS. We've got an hour and 26-minute ride. So we have plenty of time to catch up on the things. I can't do. All right, we're going to do the best we can. Sounds like every other fucking show. I thought that my windshield wiper was looking a little wonky. Like the driver's side one seemed to be potentially like it looked to me like it could just kind of fall off. It looked like a screw was holding on for dear life. And so I was ready to drive away and I called Jeff and I said, could you bring me 2 zip ties and a pair of scissors? And he reattached them. And so now we can drive with confidence. We'll have to get that looked at.
Give you 1 second.
Okay. That's a great question. Am I allowed to share Fairy Godmother's unit and booking information? I don't know. That is a question I have to ask her. But I have had multiple requests for that. So as soon as I connect with her, which I'll send her a text when I get up to the hotel tonight, I will ask. I will talk all about it. So if someone wants to take note of what our agenda will look like. That's okay. Could I do a medium glamberry? And an order of hash browns. That's it.
You're all set.
Girl dinner. All right, so here's the agenda. We're going to talk about, okay, let's see. We're going to talk about the Florida trip, the Florida unit, Kelsey's trial. I also would like to talk about MLP, Horizon Social Chart. What else do we need to discuss? Let's discuss Aiden's wish list. What else? Cyber Chick, throw that on there. I'm in the drive-through right now. I'm just stuck behind some GMC Sierra with some diesel action going on here. Let's add Crawford to the list. The title of this 24 and 24 is I'm Back with a Tan and a Vengeance. So we're obviously going to shit talk. Merch. Let's talk about merch. Because I got onto my computer today. There's a lot of merch sitting in the queue. So when I get to the hotel tonight, when we settle in, we'll move all that merch along. So if you placed an order on or around the day I left, it's still sitting there, but don't worry, we'll move it over. Hi, Kane. Let's talk about how this trip changed me. That's because I'm drama. It really did. I have to talk about it. Hold on. Let's talk about some political drama. Oh, Mike Minogue, his fucking helicopter. Let's talk about that. We're never going to get to all this shit. Hi, Noodle Mama. What else? Somebody. I was in Tower 1. It's going to be an hour and a half. So let's get this food and get on the road and we will talk about it. Some people don't even know what's going on. Say it again.
6:20.
Oh, sure. I do need a receipt. Thanks for asking. My accountant says I need a receipt. Thank you. See if we have any cash up in the top. We don't.
I'm making hash browns right now.
Thank you. So can you make them a little extra well done? Thank you. The chat suggested it. Put this in here and this in here. This in here. If you are a follower, we've got to talk about the meet and greet and also the gifts. Please, I hope somebody's writing this all down. One of you will be called upon and be like, where are we at? We're going to talk. I will try to answer all your questions, although in a few seconds we're going to be driving and I won't be able to see. So I wish more than anything it wasn't raining, just so you know. I really, truly wish more than anything it wasn't raining. But that's why we're leaving early. I heard about the GOP event. I saw Funeral Lady and Mermaid Mary together with my boy, Mike Keneally. I'm obsessed. Hi, Phil. Thank you so much. I don't need ketchup. Thank you. Thank you. You too. How pleasant. What a pleasant young man. What a pleasant young man. All right. Let's go. Okay. So let's start with the trip. Yesterday was a long travel day because Jeff and I had to go and drop off our car that we rented in Pensacola City. And then we had to Uber back because that had to be back by 10. And it was a small car, so it couldn't have accommodated all of our luggage anyway. So we had to drive our car back to get dropped off. And then we had an Uber pick us up from that drop-off spot, Uber us back to our resort. And then we had about 2 hours to kill before we needed to get an Uber to head back to the Destin airport. So we came back and had lunch at the pool. And then we grabbed an Uber. I am an Uber pro. So just so everybody knows, I've never Ubered before. I think once or twice with girlfriends when we've gone to Newport, but I didn't do it. Somebody just did it, and I Venmoed them my share. I downloaded the app. I'm an Uber queen now. I was able to successfully find all of my Ubers. I scheduled my Uber. I can totally see the appeal of this now. And I know I'm late to the game on everything because I am just a late bloomer, but I did it, Tommy. And so I did all of the things. So we traveled yesterday and we got home. By the way, also forgot to accommodate the time change. So when we got here, it was 8. So obviously when we booked our flight, it was 7 we were supposed to land. But by the time we get here, it's the time change. So it's 8 o'clock. Logan is a shit house as opposed to TF Green and the airport. We were in Florida. Obviously, that's a bigger airport, but our luggage took forever. We missed one of the Logan Expresses by a second because our suitcases weren't off. We got them. We finally got in. Then we took the thing to our car. Just hug and kiss my car. This fucking thing started up like a dream. I don't know. I'm sure to other people that's not a big deal, but there's always this anxiety that my car's not going to start and it sucks and all this stuff like that. And Jeff just we couldn't find it in the lot. So Jeff hit the alarm and then he remote started it. And it was it just started. And I was like, holy shit. My car just started after sitting in a lot for 7 days. So I gave her a little bit of a snuggle. I was like, you're a good girl. Thank you. And then we got home and right away, it's back to reality. Jack had just gotten home from work. Georgia was at work, wasn't going to get picked up until midnight. So we got home around 10:30. So we barely had time to really do anything. And then I had to go and pick up Georgia at midnight. We're right back on our business. The dogs went absolutely fucking insane. Quincy knocked me over. Big boy Reagan, he could tell he missed his mom and his dad. Mima instantly started talking about some sort of health issue that she has, to which Jack was like, it has been like this every day. And I was like, welcome to my world. And also, which, I'm not saying I forgot about, but out of sight, out of mind, I walked into the dining room and I was like, oh my God, I forgot all about this. All of the gifts that people gave me were on the dining room table, most unopened. And I just want to make sure everybody understands, I didn't plan it as a birthday party. And the fact that people brought gifts, the haters are just going to lose their shit over that. But I really didn't expect gifts. And some of the gifts were so thoughtful. I can't remember everybody's name who got what, but I kept all my cards and I have everything attached to it. But the person who got me a society gift card, they got a $50 gift card and then they added a white chocolate pistachio latte to the gift card, the exact amount to cover it. It was so thoughtful. Just some wonderful, wonderful, thoughtful gifts. And I was opening them and Jack was like, I feel like these people know you better than me. And I was like, I think they do. They've listened to everything. And so I went through all of those things. I didn't get a chance to read the guest book because everybody wrote like a ton of messages. So I want to save those for when I have time. But thank you so much. I was very grateful for everything that you guys gave her. She's reluctantly, getting attention, but it was just wonderful. I thought the meet and greet was great. I probably want to think about it a little bit more, but just the fact that we did it at that location where there was kind of like a vibe already, I thought it was really, really great. But I am looking for feedback. You don't have to put it here because I won't see it, but you can text the burner phone and let me know what your thoughts are. I thought it was a little loud. You know what I mean? It was loud. It was hard to hear people sometimes, but I thought it went well. But I'm looking for feedback, especially for the next one, which I'm not sure when that'll be, but I'm looking for feedback for that. So meet and greet went wonderful. Merch sales, ridiculous and wonderful. I have 3 new merch ideas that I designed while I was away. One just before I left. So maybe when we bring the store back, we will have all of the new things. But I just, aside from the Pyrex one, I had 2 other ones and I cannot wait to show you. So I'm very excited about that. So overall, let's talk. So if the trip obviously in itself is extremely wonderful and luxurious. So that's the first thing. The second thing is obviously we dealt with bad weather, right? When we got there, it was terrible. It was so literally people were like, oh my God, you're here for the absolute coldest it's ever been. And we were like, of course it is. Of course. But we really made the best of it. We went and did a lot of things. Now, TT and her husband, this was an unplanned trip and they didn't really have it in their budget to go. So full transparency, obviously Fairy Tale Linda took care of the accommodations, even down to the cleaning fee. I paid for our flights. So TT and her husband were kind of given a little bit of time to plan for this. So we didn't want to go crazy and make them feel like they had to do things or have them feel left out. So with that being said, we really stayed within their budget for the most part. So we didn't really do anything extraordinary. It was our first time there. It won't be our last. And so, I think would Jeff and I have had a different trip? I think so. But I'm very 10 out of 10. It was wonderful. But I think it would have been a little different. And I don't really know how else to explain it other than I wanted my sister to really enjoy herself. Somewhere along the line, not really, I would say I know exactly when it was. It was the very first day we got there. I caught her doing a Facebook Live and talking about it. And she was crying. And she was telling everybody, she didn't tell me, but she was telling everybody on her Facebook stream how she had it, this wish that she could go away for her 50th and she got it. And I, right then and there, I saw that, I was in my room and she was doing that. And I was like, this is actually it turned out better for me that it was a better gift for TT. Not better gift for me, but because I absolutely loved it, but I was protecting TT's peace with the whole thing. And she loved every second of it. And as did I, but that's right. Also, keep in mind, this is the very first time I've ever gone on vacation with TT. Never gone anywhere. We went to Hampton Beach last year for a night, but with all the kids and everything and the boyfriends and the girlfriends, and we've never really gone away and stuff. So good news, we didn't argue or fight or anything. Things got a little testy on day 1, Monday, because we were looking for the car situation to be remedied. And listen, you can't be a leader in life and not be a leader on vacation. And that's exactly why are these 2 fucking cars? Why is this car pulled over on Route 24, in the middle of the road? I can't even believe it. I'm just trying to do the best I can here. Okay, thank you. He was trying to pull over. Okay, so, what was I saying? Fuck me. What was I just saying? Tell me, what was I saying? Chat, chat. Everybody could just say a little small prayer, like let it stop raining. It doesn't need to. Like it could stop just for like a minute. Yes, we are really on 24 and 24. Oh, TT. Okay, so you can't be a leader in life and then go on vacation and have problems and then not be a leader because it's just who I am. I'm not saying it like nobody come at me for any of the things I'm saying. I'm in charge of everything all the time in life. And so when we get to the airport, they don't have a rental for us. We rented through booking.com, which is where we got our plane tickets. We bundled it up. And when we got there, they didn't have it. And they said this occasionally can happen with third-party bookings. We should have booked directly through them, blah, fucking blah, whatever. So we didn't have a rental. We had to get an Uber. And that was not easy to do from the airport because it was spring break. And then we ended up getting one from Turo, a car, but it wasn't until the next day. But until that happened, I was under a lot of stress because I just really don't think we would have been able to have the experience we had without a car. Crazy to think that we were thinking about doing without a car, but either way, I was stressed. Like Monday, until I figured it out, I was stressed. And so I was sitting on the couch and I was like trying to get approved through Turo because you have to get approved. They have to run your license and credit and all this stuff like that. And I had a scowl on my face and Jeff was like, you look miserable. And TT was like, you've got a look on your face. And I was like, fuck the both of you. Go back out on the deck. I'm trying to like fix things. So like, I'm sorry my face isn't pretty. I'm not here to like please you. I'm here to fix the problem that we have. If you want to fix the problem, by all means, fucking fix the problem, and I'll go sit on the porch. So with that being said, that was the only minor inconvenience of an argument that showed up anywhere with TT. And so it was great. Hi, Liz. Once we got that, coast was clear. This unit that Linda owns, let there be no kind of like weird miscommunication here. This is not a timeshare. This is none of those things. Fairy godmother Linda owns this outright. I told you she is a rich bitch. Okay. She's frugal, but she's a rich bitch. The units in this building go between $8 and $1.1 million. It is a place you can rent. So there are some that are listed on their website. It's Portofino Island Resort in Pensacola Beach. Some of them are available to rent, and you can see all of them. They all have essentially the same layout, but each unit is different as owners do whatever. I mean, thankfully for us, fairy godmother Linda, she has impeccable taste, and her unit is just extraordinary. I have photos. I will share them. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, well done, perfect taste, and extraordinary. It's just beautiful. The views. I'm so mad we didn't videotape us opening the door to the unit because I fucking squealed. I was like, oh my God. Jamie was screaming. Jeff was like, holy shit. Jamie's husband was like, what? And we were like, no. And like going from room to room, and we were like, we opened the deck and we're like, oh my God, like just ridiculous. It was gorgeous. The shower in the master suite was fucking, you just walk right in. It's got like, I can't even describe it. It's just ridiculous. The lighting is just great. Everybody should know that the countertops are actually as exquisite as they were described to me. And there were notes that said like they could burn. So to please use the silicone like coasters and things. I ended up having like an unnatural attachment to all the silicone coasters because first of all, they're really cute and they matched. And anyway, fairy godmother sent me the link. I'll post them. but you guys probably want them too. They're just really great. Anyway, I'm going to get them because they will remind me of the unit for life. And so it was just stunning. The building itself, phenomenal. I mean, we had a pool and a jacuzzi at each one of the 5 buildings. And then you had like the resort pool or pools and jacuzzis that had outdoor eating, like al fresco. It had outdoor bar. It had like tables with like the propane fire pits on them, the umbrellas, the music fucking hit. They have music around all the pools coming from like these fucking hidden speakers in the sky. I get into the pool area. I open the door for the first day. I start walking, and Step by Step by New Kids on the Block came on, and I was like, what? And every fucking song after that was a banger. And I was shocked because I'm like, who picks this music? Like, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was so good. It was just so good. The food at the resort, which has every reason to not be good, was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Also, if you are a sushi eater, I have a question. Because we went to 2 restaurants, and both restaurants had a sushi roll on there called the McGuire roll, which had steak in it. Steak, avocado, cream cheese, eel sauce, spicy mayo. Is this a thing that anybody has up here? I had it 2 days in a row, or 2 times, and I can't stop thinking about it. I would like it again. I don't eat raw sushi, but I eat, like shrimp tempura, my sweet potato sushi. But these fucking McGuire rolls kill me. Like, nobody's going to have it. I know it. Nobody has it. I want it. We need it. So delicious. The beach is exactly as it was described by people. Sugar sand, exactly it. The sand is like white sugar. I don't know. The water is exactly as they say. Clear as you can imagine. We'll never look at New England beaches the same way ever again. And I love New England beaches. I grew up going to Elephant Rock and Howland Beach. And as an adult, took my kids to South Shore every summer. Pooey, 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 caca. No. Can you imagine me growing up my whole life and going, wow, New England beaches are amazing. Like, Elephant Rock Beach is it. And then going down here and then just being like, it smells sweet here. It doesn't even smell, it smells sweet. So yeah, the beaches were phenomenal. Last day, opened the deck to get, our stuff ready. And there was like a pod of dolphins right outside our door, like 20 dolphins. Jeff was losing his shit. Jeff, when we're driving anywhere in New England, he's constantly looking in fields for deer. Like in Jamestown, it started, and now everywhere. He'll almost get our car nose to nose with the telephone pole, looking for a fucking deer off on the side of the road. But down in Florida, it's dolphins. Anytime we were near the water, he's like, I'm looking for dolphins. So he finally got them on the last day. So anyway, just phenomenal food, phenomenal people. Hardest part was driving. Everything on the island itself is 25 or 35 miles per hour. Got to see the sea turtle, got to meet Sweet Pea. Also, first vacation I ever went on where I had money to buy souvenirs. And let's just say I bought so many things for my family. I bought them all clothes and trinkets. And I've never really been able to do that before, usually a magnet. And that's it. We don't, we have the memories. We don't need any gifts, but I was able to buy everybody clothes and things. And I'm so excited. Georgia, can I just say, like, everything I got Georgia, she opened it last night when she came home, and she came around from the table and gave me a hug. And she was like, Mom, you know me so well. And that's exactly what Julia said to me when I gave her birthday presents last year. She's like, Mom, you know me so well. We got to work on Jack. He's harder to buy for because he's just a boy. You know what I mean? But Georgia was like, Mom, every gift. And I was like, I know. Got Mima, great Pensacola. She doesn't like hoodies or anything. She likes long sleeve like tees. So I got her a Pensacola long sleeve tee. I got her a coffee mug. What else did I get her? What else did I get Mima? I can't think of it. I got Fairy Tale Linda something. And it was just great. But let me just check my directions for a sec. I want to make sure. Like, which way is it taking me? Let's just look. Hold on. We want it to stop raining and stay as light as possible. Wants me to do. We're going to stay. Oh, you know when you open it and it like. Hold on. You know when you open your navigation and it keeps the little square open? Well, it's like, why are you doing this? I hate you. Okay, we're good with that. Let's go back to this. Now let's go back to navigation. All right, stand by. So hold on, we'll talk about it in a second. Let me just make sure we're going. Where are we going? Great question. So we are, Kelsey Fitzsimmons trial begins tomorrow morning. As you know, there is a bench trial happening, no jury selection. So we're looking at a 3-day trial, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but I'm here. We were told Wednesday, right? So with that being said, it is in Lawrence, which we've been to. It takes about an hour and 45 minutes to go there with no traffic. On the way home from there, if you remember, it's a 2-hour drive. And so we are not doing that. We are staying up there for 3 days. So I came home. I'll tell you about what I did today. And now I am on the road and we are heading up to our hotel that we are staying at for 3 nights. Which is kind of, it sucks, the timing of it all. Like I was away for 6 days and now I came home for 1 night and now I'm back out for 3. But we're grown-ups. We are grown-ups. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with a 50-year-old woman coming home from a vacation, staying home a night, resetting, getting her family set up for success, and then going away for 3 business days on a work trip. There's nothing wrong with that. And I need to just tell myself that again and again until I believe it. So we're heading up there now so that we're there and we're early and we don't have to worry about traffic, refreshed and relaxed. All of the things we weren't for the Karen Reed trial. Karen Reed trial was a hot fucking mess for me. I was scraping and scrapping to get there. And 1 year later, we did it, Tommy. We're going to just drive our very nice car up there and we are going to stay in a hotel. So we are prepared and we can give, honestly, all I keep thinking about is giving you everything that you want for this trial. It's going to be a very big trial. It's 3 days and it's small, but it's big. If anybody hasn't noticed, all the major news outlets in Massachusetts have picked it up. They were all at the last hearing, which fuck them. Like you weren't at any of these before, right? But now you are, fine. Not fuck them, you know what I mean. And also New York Post picked up this story. It was posted on their Twitter account 2 days ago or 3 days ago, when she said she was getting the bench trial. So I think it's got a lot of eyes on it, and I want to be able to give you all like the absolute best coverage you deserve. We're not half-assing this. So we're going up there. We're spending a little bit of money, and we're going to be prepared and ready to go. I was so happy packing all of my stuff. So I'll get to that in a second. So anyway, that's where we're going. We're heading up. So our hotel is actually in, is it Andover? We're not staying in Lawrence. I listened to the chat and the chat was like, don't do it. So we're not staying there, but we're staying in Andover and then we'll just drive over. It's very quick in the morning. I'm so glad to see all of the bunnies in the chat. Sorry I started a little early, but Jack and Georgia went to work and there was no reason for me to hang around. And if I can drive when it's light out, I'm in. So anyway, so came home last night and this morning, slept in till 10, which was great. Got up, connected with the kids, had a call with Julia. Today she had a test trial run on her makeup with 2 of her bridesmaids. They went to go meet a girl and work on her makeup situation. So I talked to her. We talked about things. Julia's bridal shower is this coming Saturday. We'll talk about that later. We're going to run out of time, I told you, because we're only about an hour and 10 minutes away. And so then Jeff and I went and first of all, I did a quick straighten up of the house. I got to hand it to the kids. The house was in great shape. For some reason, a socket that is in our living room, our family living room, that I plug one of my fish tank lights into, sparked. We've lived in this house for 10 years. It sparked and went out. And they unplugged it. We came home and Jack had an extension cord duct taped around the doorway so that the fish would have light. I don't even know. Anyway, we have one of Julia's friends is an electrician, so Jeff is handling that. But I did have to clean my fish tanks. So we went to the market, went to Walmart, went to the market, got our grocery shopping done. Then we came home, put all the groceries away, hung out with the kids, and we hung out in the kitchen while I baked for them. I baked a bunch of fucking shit. I baked chocolate chip cookies, cinnamon buns, and a coffee cake. It came out really good, actually. And so they just hung around in the kitchen with me while I baked. And then they were getting ready for work. And then I sat down with Meowser, Tino, and the puppies, watched some NCAA basketball, placed some bets. We'll talk about that at another time. You guys don't know me in my March Madness betting era, but it does exist. And all you need to know is that 2 years ago, I won some serious money on some live bet parlays, and now I'm hooked. I never use FanDuel all year long. I don't place bets on football. Occasionally I'll do it, but I'll do it with Jeff or whatever. But March Madness, I revamped my FanDuel account, and I am a maniac. I almost always do live betting, and I win a lot of money. And I don't even know how else to say it, but I win some cash. I had a parlay like 2 years ago that I won like $680 on, and that was it. I was hooked. So I revived my FanDuel account. So I sat with Meowser and we did some betting and picked some parlays for later because I didn't know if I would be up here by now. So those won't be live, but whatever. So we did that. And then I went upstairs and unpacked and packed again. Best thing about Fairy Godmother Linda's unit, we had a washer and a dryer inside the unit. I washed all my clothes the day before I left. I had no laundry. Either did Jeff. What a dream. And so, you guys want me to teach you how to pick? I can totally teach you how to pick. Totally. I'll make you all little sports bettors before you know it. And I know some of you already are. So then I packed up everything and got everything in order, and I got in the car, and now I'm doing this. Before we talk about Kelsey's case or anything, I just want to say I was driving with Jeff in the morning to go bring the car back. It was just Jeff and I were in the car. And so for me, my vacation meant essentially checking in with my home and making sure everybody was all set and safe. The times on this vacation where I really truly relaxed were where I knew my children weren't driving or going anywhere. And I understand people think that is probably a problem, and it is. I have anxiety about my kids. But there were many times throughout the week where everybody was where they were supposed to be, and I could really, truly relax. And on those times, I wasn't on my phone at all. I don't have a lot of photos. TT does, but I don't, because I spent a lot of time just like staring off into like space, in the ocean, outside, and thinking a lot about everything. And I had like this kind of breakthrough moment where we were driving and I was telling Jeff that I feel, how do I say this? Like, for the first time in my life, I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I could do anything. And I feel because of what I'm doing for work that I haven't even really tapped into absolutely everything I can do. I'm certainly happy with the pace in which I'm doing it. It's fine. But I haven't even tapped into everything yet. And, you know, I just felt unbelievably motivated while I was down there, that somebody gave me this gift, and it was a gift, but I also think it was like a reward for hard work. And I'm not saying like I haven't worked hard, because raising my kids is hard. And the reward is that they're all really fucking great kids, like phenomenal kids that are going to be successful and things like that. But like personal goals, you know, getting promoted at Victoria's Secret, yeah, you know, meeting my fucking quarterly bonus at Bank of America, sure, those things. But like, I just was driving with Jeff and I was like, I feel like I can do anything and I can do so much more. And it completely motivated me to get like a little bit hungrier and a little bit better. And I was like, you know, we could do this without this gift, you know, this summer. You know what I mean? Like, we could do that. And we haven't been able to do that for a long time. And ever. So I think the goals are changing. The goals are shifting a little bit, because I got a little bit of a taste of like how really wonderful those things are. I'm still on board with how I used to be, which is we don't like things and we don't like stuff and we don't want a lot of things, and we're not brand name girlies and we're not going out and spending money on things like that. But experiences in time away together to create memories, that is a new goal for me. Beyond the once a year down the Cape family vacation at the timeshare, that is a new. Why are we not traveling more? Why are we not seeing other parts of this country more? Why? How have I lived my whole 50 years and have never done that? And I know why. It's because we obviously were like, you know, I was raising my kids and I was home and you don't have any money for those things. But and kind of, I look at it like this, like my kids are old enough now where if we did things like this, they would remember them more. They would, yes, listen, they had their summer vacations in Cape Cod and in New Hampshire and all of those things. And a little bit when we went to OBX those times and stuff. But as naive as it sounds, and I know it's gonna, I'm just thinking of like Jen Altman being like, what a fucking loser. But I'm sorry, I just have never been able to travel. I've never been able to travel and see other places. And other places are so pretty and so beautiful. And what a great experience and what a great memory. And so I would like to do more of that. I have ideas and things that I want to do. And so we're just going to, I feel like I could do any of it. And I'm not sure if Linda thought that that was going to be the outcome of this trip. I'm grateful and I'm well rested and rejuvenated and tan and I loved every minute of it. But the other part of it was that and I want all of you to do the same thing. I want all of you to do that too. I want all of you who have sat back and sacrificed for other people for a long time to just be like, okay, it's our turn now. And we'll take them with us. But I don't know. Many moms who have stayed and focused on their children don't get to do those things. If you have, I think it's wonderful, and we're catching up to you, essentially. You know what I mean? That's what I saw a comment. I'm hoping it wasn't mean about thanking my subscribers. I love my followers very much. Not a mean person in the chat. I can't tell. I'm not sure. I can't tell. By the way, the other part about what I was going to say is, like, I'm not saying it will impact live streams, because it won't, but there are other things that we can be doing, I can be doing for this brand that I haven't been doing, and a couple of things. And so anyway, we'll talk about that later. We're not going to talk business. We'll talk a little bit of business now, because we have a person in the chat that was kind of being rude. I saw it. It looked, I can't go back. I can't touch the screen, but brings me to my next point. I cannot believe that Cyber Chick Boston has not responded to my text message. Cheryl, I cannot believe that you are literally just ghosting me. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I was talking about it with the family in the kitchen today, and I'm like, I cannot believe Cyber Chick is ghosting me. I can't. It is the plot twist that I never, ever saw coming. Like, it wasn't that deep. Oh, she did not respond. She has not responded to my text. I cannot believe it. I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked. I can't. So, like, this is my thing. You gotta handle shit head on. If you don't handle shit head on, it turns into a bigger thing, and then it's awkward, and then it's like, that's why I ended the live stream that day and called her right away. Like, I called her. First of all, you gotta handle it right away. And the fact that I talked to her and I agreed, like, I want to keep her on, and I've removed her while I was away. I removed her from being a mod. She hasn't returned my call. It had been 5 days. So, I mean, what do you want me to do? I just kind of think that if it's so weird. It's so weird because she understood the value of being my mod, okay? She knew, because she approached me and asked to be the mod and offered to pay me in exchange for it. You know, she wanted to give me her points and let me get a hotel room or whatever. Like, I'll do that, and, you know, whatever. I am so fucking grateful I did not take a cent from her. So grateful. But she understands how valuable it was to be a mod, obviously, because she approached me about it and she offered me something in exchange. And the fact that I got nothing out of that and she got all of that, which was her 1,000 followers, monetized, used my chat and my followers to build her channel up, which is exactly what I wanted her to do. But then to not respond to my message about having a conversation is wild to me. And I'm not hurt by it. I'm just pretty astounded that that's the route she wants to go. And the reason is because Cheryl shit talks everybody to me. And I have all that. And I can't believe like she would shit talk so many people and then fuck me over and ghost me and not even have a closing conversation with me about things. Like, what if one day, Cheryl, I just want to be like, okay, well, here's what happened. By the way, a lot of the people, we're going to have to do it eventually. We're going to have to do it. Now, somebody just said she got what she wanted. I'm going to say this. This thing happened 1 week after she monetized. So now she's monetized. She's got her 1,000 followers. And now I just can't. Now, I don't know Cheryl at all. I don't know her. So I don't know. But I can't believe that this is the path that she would go. It's wild to me. I can't believe it. And furthermore, the shit is because what now you start off by explaining to my response to me for 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, crazy. But I did have this conversation with my kids today and Jeff or whatever. And I will tell you exactly the takeaway from it. Jack was like, you are exponentially, is that the word? Exponentially better at this than she is. And so she is below you, and therefore you have no reason to even react or acknowledge this situation. He said, you handled it the right way, and that's it. And so I'm going to lean on Jack, and I'm taking my kids' advice on this one. So we're going to let it go. But if anything happens, if there's one word muttered about me, we're unleashing the Kraken, and we're bringing out the text messages. That's not a threat. I'm just telling you. That's how we're going to play it. You can thank Jack for this. All right. Hold on. We got to the split, and now we got to figure out which way is this taking me? Which way do you want me to go? 13 miles to 93 north. Oh, super. Love it. I hate this. I hate it. Anyway, 93 north. Okay, perfect. All right, no, okay, you want to speed? Speed. Go ahead. At least have both your headlights working. Like, you could have both headlights. These fuckers. All right, anyway. So that's that. That's crazy, if you ask me. Crazy, crazy. Okay, perfect. We can go. All right, so there's that. Got that out of the way. What was I going to say? Oh my God. Somebody sent me the MLP clip of her basically like, was she really on a live with her son? Is that really her son? Because at one point, the son quotations said Meredith, and she goes, me Meredith or Meredith O'Neill or something like that. And I was like, why would he call you Meredith? Why wouldn't he just call you Mom? Like, when he said Meredith, why didn't you automatically think that he was talking about Meredith O'Neill and not you? I thought it was a little sus. Also, of no doubt she was drunk or sauced again. This woman is, the type. We don't even need to stare. We're racial profiling her. She is a middle-aged wineaholic, and that's it. There's just no other, you don't even need to talk about it. You know exactly what she is, and that's it. But it sounds to me like the tables have turned, and she's like frustrated with Meredith, and she's turning on her, and that's it. And I love that. Okay, that car was dangerously close to me and also has no headlights on. I wish Mauser was driving. Anyway, these people are all just, they're nobody we would hang around with in real life. That's pretty much where I'm at with those people. But it was very good to listen to. It was funny. I loved it. Love that for us. Love that for me. Love that for you. Also today, when I was unpackaging all of the gifts and things like that, I got a new sense of like excitement touching all of the new Horizon social chart magnets, and I cannot motherfucking wait to do it again. We've got to talk about Bunny After Dark this week because we have trial on Wednesday. If we're in trial all day, I suspect I will not be able to do Bun After Dark on Wednesday night. Tentatively may have to move it. Because what are we going to do? We're going to be in trial all day. By the time I get home, it's going to be 6 o'clock. I haven't seen Meowser. I haven't seen Jack and Georgie. What am I going to do? So I don't know how we're going to do it. What, Thursday? But Aiden does sex cult on Thursday. We may have to overlap because I cannot go another week without Bunny After Dark. So to be decided. And we can't do it from the hotel room because we have things we need. So we have to be at the homestead. We're heading like on 93 North, and I just don't love this ride. All of these cars. So that's that. We're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to figure it out. We could do Bunny After Dark or Bunny Before Dark. I saw that just now. Could be. We could do it early. I know Kimberly has been doing what is it? Nurse Kim at Dusk. Sounds sensual. To be followed by Bunny After Dark. And then sometimes Erica come and bring it up the rear, Erica, and finish us off. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I cannot, unless we get in and out of court on Thursday, bing, bam, boom, out, done. I can't see us doing Bunny After Dark on Wednesday night. But maybe we're done early. Who knows? To be decided. Most important thing this week is coverage of this trial in every aspect that we possibly can. I brought my laptop. I brought my tablet. I brought my phone. I brought my other phone. I brought my chargers. I brought my extra charging thing. I brought all of the things. I have my court bag. Everything. I got all my outfits and I got my cozy clothes. So when I'm in the hotel and I can just relax. This is even a completely different type of thing. I can just be in a hotel room alone without Meowser snoring. Jeez. So anyway, we'll see. Let's talk, because this is on my mind. Aiden put up a wish list for his new home. I talked to him today to touch base about trial to see if he's staying up there. He's not. But I was like, maybe we can get dinner one day. Like, I don't know. He's going to pick up the kids. He's kind of stuck because he does pick up. So I don't know how it's going to go. But anyway, he was like, I said, are you at the house? He said, yeah. He said, I'm putting on bed sheets. And I was like, did you upgrade them? Because I saw the chat and people were like, get better sheets. You women. And listen, I know the haters are like, Aiden has a wish. This is some people's love language. This is what they want to do. They want to take care of him. They want to contribute. And that's it. And I seen absolutely nothing wrong. You know how I am. I had a hard time like accepting. But it's just how followers and fans are and what they like to do. And it's wonderful. And I think it's great for him that he's starting his life and he's got a home and they're mad at him about that. No. I think he deserves all of the things. He works harder than anybody I know. I'll tell you what, I don't see him taking fucking vacations to Florida. You know what I mean? Like, he just works harder than anybody I know. He lives by this shit. Does he even need to put anything in the house? Because he's never even fucking, what's he doing? He's just working 24/7. So I'm very happy for my pal and his new home. It's very exciting for him. People can send them. People can send people whatever they want. There are some people out there that give Twisted Tragedies money. Think about that. You guys are funny with the better sheets. I've also learned the haters are a very tiny portion of the listening audience. As for me, for him, it's a little bit bigger than me, or maybe not. I have haters too. It's such a very small portion. And I think what happens is people get hung up on that small portion sometimes. And it's almost like not even worth accommodating. Jack is so great at putting that shit in perspective. Oh my God. Fuck, I can't even wait to tell you guys this. Listen, Sweetles gave me an update about Chili's. We also have a Chili's magnet for the Horizon social chart. I'm going to fucking die. I can't even believe it. So Chili's, the manager, texted everybody and said that he was going to be out of work for 3 months for a medical situation. The whole restaurant is rejoicing. They are all thrilled. 3 months without the manager. Jack is like, we are all going to fucking thrive. He's so excited. Now, he asked, do you think it's possible it's like some sort of suspension? I said, nobody's sending you away for 3 months. It's not happening. It's most likely some sort of medical procedure or whatever, but Jack is so thrilled. He's so excited. He's so happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody's rejoicing. So 3 months of the other manager, who is the best. She's amazing and awesome and hype, and she treats everybody well. And so Sweetles is just very much excited about the update. We have a little bit of child drama with Georgia and her friend. We have to work on this tonight when we actually get to the hotel. I have to make a call. So Georgia and her friend have been fighting. I guess we're working through it. We can't give out too much information. It's not that deep, but the friend spread a lie that something happened. She told some people that Georgia's boyfriend said something. And when Georgia found out about it, she went to Trinity, a friend, and she was like, I don't know what to do. And the friend said, you should break up with him. And Georgia was like, what? No, I'm not going to break up with him. You're going to talk to him. And she was like, you should break up with him. Now, I understand the friend doesn't get to see Georgia as much because Georgia is with her boyfriend. But I do think that they organically have started to drift apart anyway. But we've tried to hold the friendship together. And also, I drive her to school every day and pick her up. And so there's like some reasons why we have to keep the friendship together. I get that, I thought. So, I think it was my work holding it together longer than I think it would have if I wasn't involved. I was always encouraging Georgia to kind of keep it going. But it turned out, according to Georgia, after going through the channels, that this actually wasn't even true and it wasn't even said. And Georgia got very upset. And I guess could prove that it wasn't true and confronted her on it and tried to talk to her. And so Georgia's just really upset and not happy. And Georgia is a savage when it comes to shit. And so last week when she was in school, she told her she wasn't going to be able to bring her to school for the week because she had like mismatched people driving her to school. Some days it was my mom, some days it was Jack, whatever. And so just so that there wasn't an extra place to stop, whatever. And I thought that was fair that I was away. And when I was talking to Georgia today, I said, we're coordinating for school this week. And Georgia said, we're not picking her up. I don't want to. I'm not obligated to bring her to school. And I'm not doing it. It's not patched up yet. And I have to respect George's boundaries on it. And I was like, obviously, I will do what you say, if that's what you're saying. So with that being said, we're not going to be driving her to school this week. But last week, because we didn't bring her or not, I'm not sure, she only went to school one day. And I cannot allow that to happen. If there is a transportation issue, we have to be cognizant of that. I don't even know how it would work. I'm not kidding. I would bring Georgia first, go back to Somerset, get her, and bring her back. Obviously not the first 3 days of the week, but like if that's what I have to do, I would do it. I'm not going to, if this kid can't get to school, I'm not going to let a kid, I'm not going to set her up to fail because of a broken friendship between her. And I would have to talk to George about it. It's not a loyalty thing. Like I'm loyal to my daughter, but at the same time, I'm being realistic. Georgia, the girl didn't go to school 4 days last week. So now I have to talk to the mom. So I asked Georgia for the mom's phone number. So I'm going to call her or text her tonight. And I'm going to ask what the situation is, what the transportation situation is. Can she get there? Is it really an issue? Because the mom is a nurse, so she's not always there in the mornings. Now, to get to the bus stop, it's like a fucking 5-mile walk. And Georgia's take is she can walk. She hasn't been walking this whole time. We've been driving her for fucking, a year and a half. So I'm going to just call the mom and I'm going to talk. And then if I have to figure it out, we'll figure it out. I'm not sure what to do. It's not my responsibility. That's how Georgia feels. This is not my responsibility, but the writing is on the wall to me. If we didn't transport last week and the kid only went to school one fucking day, then I have to reach out. I have to see what's going on. We have to work on it. I don't know. Georgia is 100% right. If Georgia isn't friends with her anymore, then then I'm not able to bring her and that's it. But the mom in me is feeling like, what's the disconnect here where the child didn't get to school 4 out of the 5 days last week? You know what I mean? So I don't know. We have to figure it out. It's on my list of things to do tonight. When I get to the hotel and we get settled in, I've got to do Bestie headquarters and go check on all of the merch that's there. And then I have to call this mom and see what's going on. We are in the tunnel. I don't like it. I might not talk for a minute. I'm in the tunnel. I'm not talking because I'm focusing. There's lots of cars. It's fast. We're spinning. Like lots going on. I just want to focus on driving. So give me a minute. I mean, I don't know where everybody's fucking speeding to at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, but okay. Like, and only to speed up to get to be stopped. Like, what is the fucking point? Where's Mauser? Why can't Mauser be driving? I don't like it. Hours with you. Spend a week. We're almost there, besties. Stand by. All right, so then what are we doing here? We're staying on 93 north, 24 miles, 42. Okay, perfect. All right, we are back. We are so back. All right, anyway, oh, the lights just popped on the bridge too. Perfect. All right, so anyway, so that's the situation. So I got to work on that. I don't know. It's just, I'm just feeling bad. I'm feeling guilty. I just want to make sure the kid gets to school. The mom's a single mom. She works a lot of hours. She's a nurse. Who knows? I'm an Uber queen now. Perhaps I can just set up an Uber for this child every day. So there's that. All right, so we got through a lot of this agenda. We got through many of the things. MLP. We talked about the trip. We talked about I think we got through everything. Hold on. I just need to get over the bridge with all of these cars. Where's the Casino? How come I still haven't gambled at Encore yet? What the fuck? Look how pretty it looks. Gorgy. War update. I don't fucking know, but Trump, you told us that this was over soon. We are now, if this is going to turn into like the goddamn Russian-Ukraine shit, wow, Encore looks just gorgeous. So pretty, huh? Love that. I told you how I feel about casinos. That just makes me feel excited. Like the world can't be that bad. Here's your war update. Encore Casino is still going. So everything is okay and fine. If this turns into Ukraine fucking war situation, drags on for fucking months, I'm going to be bullshit. Bullshit. Nuke them already. Blow them off the map. Ain't got time for this. Send a message. I don't know. Also, listen, word is still out if Netanyahu is alive or dead. I swear to God, if this has been AI generated fucking pressers for the past fucking 2 weeks and this motherfucker is actually dead, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose my shit. I analyzed the ear on this man too much. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But like they did his fingers and his ears and some AI shit, and I've been staring at his ears, and I'm like, this reminded me of I told the story, and I know I hyperventilated when I told it, and I don't think I want to get into it, but one time, two times, Erin and I were trying to find out about a person, and we looked the person up, and we Googled them, and if we got word through some Google searches that there was a person that was a registered sex offender that matched this person's name. And now this person looks very different today than they did in other pictures. And so we saw the picture on the sex offender website, and then we were looking at the picture of the person now, and we were zooming in on the ears, and we circled them, and we were like, it's the same ear. It's the same person because it's the same ear. And we straight up had ourselves convinced at like midnight on a Tuesday that this person was actually the person and a sex offender. And so we were perched to share with everybody in the chat that this person was actually a registered sex offender, and that's why we don't know enough about them, and blah, 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 blah. Turns out we were wrong. What are the chances? We were wrong about our late night circling of ears and zooming in on noses, and we were just wrong. Sorries. Oopsie. My bad. We didn't talk about Crawford. Okay, perfect. I just saw that. So Mike Crawford landed an interview with Afro Man. And so I saw that show up on my feed, or somebody shared it. No, I'm wrong. Somebody sent it to me. My first take is good for fucking him. I thought that was actually great. I thought good for fucking him. He got Afro Man to come on his show. That is amazing. Like I that was my first take. On Georgia, on Jack, on Julia, on the Owl Babies, I was like, fucking good for him. It was exactly how I felt about LTL when he got the 200,000 views for the Epstein shit. I was like, good for them. Like, I don't want people to fail. So you will, but I'm just saying, like, I don't wish it upon you. And so that was my thought. I was like, great. But like the next day, I was on my phone and I clicked on the interview and I was like, this is terrible. This can't be it. This can't. So I went from like, wow, to like, oh my fucking God, dude. This is not the interview you gave this guy. That was my exact thought. Like, this is absolute fucking terrible. He's a bad interviewer. His timing is wrong, like all the shit. As I was watching that, I kid you not, somebody texted me a message that said, Will was just talking about how you would have killed this interview with Afro Man. And I was like, dude, agreed. Like, thank you so much for saying that, Will. But like, I was like, this can't possibly be the interview that you gave this guy. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. I don't know if you're like, you're not a good commentator. That's the first. You're not a good interviewer. That's the second. And so then what's left of the channel? Like, if you're not one of those two things, you could be a good, you're not an investigative journalist. What are you? It's mediocre. He's mid, right? So I was like, well, you know what? I feel now different. Now it's like, you know what? You got a gift like that and you can't even step up your fucking A game. You come and give him mid fucking questions, and like your reactions to shit were just so weird. The pace of it was off. The timing was weird. It was just awful. 0 out of 10 bad. So my take was, well, you know what? While I was happy for him, that you're a fucking jerk for not fucking coming with an A game, right? Then it got worse. Then he put up a post where he was just like, first I'm interviewing this person and next this is going to be this, like Eddie Vedder or something. And I went, now you're bragging? You can't brag about that interview, dude. It's terrible. It's terrible. So then I was just like, you know what? Now we went through the emotions. First we were happy for him. Then we were like, God, you suck. Now we're like, now you're a dick again, dude. You're a dick again. Just terrible. You can't brag about an interview like that. Now, it led me to watch a couple of other, not in its entirety, but I went back. He had another guest on. That was some guy that like toured with, like, he's an artist or something. Also terrible. The guest was better than he was, like extraordinarily better than he was. So it was a good reminder that these people were only elevated because the need for Karen Reed content was so great that anybody would be acceptable. And by having guests on his show like Mark Betterow and myself, it elevated his game temporarily. But when left to his own devices, he is mid. And it was a good reminder. Not that I like I would never, what's the word? Like not reconnect, but like I would never go back. I stand on my words about Mike Crawford before. He lied about me, flat out lied. He just lied about me. He said like crazy shit about me and I wanted money, and I was absolutely opposite of that. I was literally like, I would never charge you. You know what I mean? Like I was always nice to him. I really had his back when LTL used to shit on him behind the scenes. And then he like fucking jumped on some sort of hate Jessica wagon. Big mistake, huge. And so I stand on that forever. I would never reconcile. I would never mend fences with him ever. However, I can be objective and happy for someone when they land an interview such as the most talked about celebrity in the world right now, or in the United States, Afro Man. And I was very organic in my like happiness for him for that. But you suck and you don't do a good job, and then you bragged about it, and I fucking hate you again. So I'm back to hating you. Also, back to hating Brian LTL because his numbers are now down again because Nancy Guthrie's mom is all but forgotten about, and the Epstein files are all old news, and now we're back down to like, again, 3,000 views. And so you're back in your natural habitat as well, which is also sucking and having no content. And why we ever let these people like impact our like day-to-day life is beyond me. But they just suck so fucking bad. That's my take on it. Just terrible. It's fuck so bad. Can't wait for another person to get murdered or kidnapped for Brian to fucking that was it. The thumbnail that this motherfucker is creating for anything involving Nancy Guthrie, with his face open, like his mouth ajar, looking in shock. I just can't. Have you no shame? God damn it. Now, granted, I've been away for a week, and so I have not been on the chats. I haven't seen any things. I only see what the besties send me, and it hasn't been a lot because I think they were respecting my peace. But I'm going to give you what I think is my take on the landscape of things right now, and then you guys can correct me or let me know what's going on, right? So here's what I think's happening. Here's where I am. Everybody right now is focused on the Kelsey Fitzsimmons case, rightfully so. And we're going to have 3 days of trial. Hopefully that is going to end with a not guilty. And that is going to occupy the first part of everybody's week. I think very rarely do we get anything that brings people together or grabs their attention like Karen Reed did. And we've obviously seen people attempt to try to like talk about other cases and things, and it doesn't hit the same way. You're going to, chasing that high of the Karen Reed trial forever. The Kelsey Fitzsimmons thing has actually done that. And I think for some people it was a slow thing. But for those of us who have been following it, we kind of knew where this was going. I know people, like my mom knows about the Kelsey Fitzsimmons. She says when I told her I was going to cover the trial, I said the Kelsey Fitzsimmons, she's like, is that the cop that got shot? Like, it's on the news enough now where it's like reached the next layer of people. So I think that's where I'm at. So I think everybody's focused on that. In regards to the Meredith and Turtle Boy situation, I think Meredith is slowly losing support, and things are just kind of dying down. But it sounds to me like there's some sort of like potential legal stuff happening for her. And so maybe she's being quiet. It sounds to me like she doesn't have the people around her supporting her. As far as the phone extraction and all the things from that, I don't know if anything dropped this past week. I'm just going to tell you, nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares about anything in the phone extraction. There hasn't been one fucking thing that I have seen where I felt compelled to pick up the phone and call Jimmy about it. Nothing has gotten me excited or enticed me enough to be like, holy fucking shit. That's the tier we've got to reach. Okay? That's exactly where I need to be with anything dropping from the phone. Nothing has come out of the phone thing where I've just been like, I got a whole, oh my God. Nothing has happened from the phone extraction where I've had to sit down and explain to Jeffrey what it's about. Like, if it's really good, I would have to like explain the players and I'd have to say, nothing has happened. It's the same old boring bull. It takes a lot to like shock us when you're talking about Aiden Carney, in my opinion. Like, do you know who you're dealing with? The very first thing I ever saw from Aiden Carney's phone was before I ever knew him, and it was a video of him jerking off on a couch. If it doesn't hit like that, I don't know what you want me to do, but it's not gonna matter to me. That's my opinion. So you got a very high bar to reach, and unless you can get it, we don't care. Nothing shocks me. Nothing makes me want to call home. Nothing is going to make me talk to Mima about the phone extraction at this point. I don't care what he says about Karen Reed. Listen, here's the things that I would get really excited about in the phone extraction. Another pregnancy from someone. I don't care who it is. A pregnancy would get me going. I would be like, ooh. So who got pregnant? Like, anybody in the sphere getting pregnant would definitely get my attention. That's the one thing. Let's see. That's it. I got nothing else. Nothing else would excite me from the phone extraction. I don't care. Dick pics, sexting, attorney talk. I don't care. Doesn't change anything. Aiden Carney's still going to trial. He'll still be found not guilty or not serve jail time. Oh, none of the above. It doesn't change anything. Meredith is still never going to be in a relationship with him. It's not going to change any of the things. So I don't need any more phone extraction shit, quite frankly. I think he peaked too early, actually, Meredith. I think he's got a long way to go between now and trial, and I think he peaked too early. So he is a homeowner now, essentially. What we would really like from him is we want videos of him trying to do things at his home. I envision him like Dave Portnoy trying to like fix things. Dave Portnoy doesn't know how to fix the things. I can't see Aiden fixing the things, but I would watch him try. Essentially, that's the content we're going to get between now and trial. Home things. This old house, Bob Vila style, show me. Today when I called him, he was putting sheets on the bed, show me. I want that's the content I want to see. Oh, speaking of pig, because I just saw that, I love this for me. Kirk Minahan came back again for another show and mentioned me again. Didn't say my name this time, just asked, is Kane still going live with that pig? You know what I'm going to do? I've had this is my whole take on Kirk Minahan situation. The me and Kirk Minahan situation, of which there is one. Because if he says my name and he talks about me, it doesn't matter, there's a situation. So, my whole take has been, wow, Kirk Minahan is talking about me on his show. I fangirling over him for a long time, so I'm excited about that. I love that. I don't care that it was mixed up in drama. I don't care that he was like, lumping me in with a bunch of other shit. I don't care if he called me a pig. I was just fucking like, there's no such thing as bad press. So if Kirk Minahan is mentioning my name, I'm in for it. I don't care, Daddy. Say what you want, however you want. That's my take. That's how it's been. However, while I was on vacations, Kirk resurrected himself again for another fucking show, right? After he fucking abandons his fans and then comes back when he wants to. comes back. I have not done shit. I'm dealing with your fucking little children in my chat. Pat Ford, I'm talking to you. Beanbag Ron, not talking to you. Blind Mike, fucking phenomenal, by the way. You carried that fucking show. I'm dealing with all these little fucking minions out here, right? Because you essentially left them unsupervised, and you put Menners in charge, and they ran. He's a fucking asshole, that guy. And then he abandons him for some stupid bullshit. And now they're all just all over. So I'm out here basically, Kirk, cleaning up your fucking mess in the chats with these guys. And you come on and you fucking, this week, you call me a pig again? I'm blocking you on Twitter. I'm done. I've changed. Fuck you. Basically. Like, what the fuck did I ever do to you? It's obnoxious at this point. It's not even funny. If it's funny, fine, but it's not even funny. It's giving geriatric, like, anger. I don't even know what we're dealing with here. Like, none of the guys think that way. Pat Ford's in my chat every fucking day. Kane loves me. Montante's with Kim, so by default, he can't be mean to me. Beanbag Ron listens every fucking morning. Like, you taking the stance that I'm a quote-unquote pig, which first of all, I'm not. It's not even funny, and nobody agrees with you. So I flip my script. Fuck you, old man. Stop. It's annoying. Be nicer. Like, when you were in your prime, you could be a prick. It worked. But you're old now. You cannot be a crotchety old man anymore. Like, you gotta be a little bit nicer. I know all of your fans are still gonna fucking suck your dick and cradle your balls with their fucking wet fingers. That's fine. I'm just telling you, I'm not into it anymore. I'm all set. I'm done. I'm blocking Kirk Minahan. I don't need to hear his shit anymore. I don't care. Did I like his voice? Did I like how? Yes, not anymore. I've changed. Till further notice. Who's saying poor Georgia? About what? Who's talking about my daughter? I'll fucking stab you. Ugh. We're 8 minutes away from my hotel? Yeah, it's just like, whatever, dude. It's like so fucking obnoxious. I can't. I would hate me too, Kirk, watching me get all my views. I would hate me too. I get more views on Bunny After Dark than you do on your stupid fucking retarded shows. And I'm barely even trying. It's like because everybody liked him and I liked him and it's like nostalgia. I'm done. What are we doing? Why are we even caring? Ugh. Ugh. Like, you call me a pig? Fuck you, old man. Walking with a cane. Like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm at first I was like, oh, it's like a bit, oh, it's funny, haha. And then I was like, oh my God, Kirk Minahan knows me? Holy shit. That has faded. And all that is left is an old man who sometimes shows up for work and calls me a pig. We are fucking done. I'm breaking up with you. And I'm going to stick my fucking bunnies on you. Because they never liked you. I made them like you. I made everybody like all of you. It's okay. Be nice to Pat Ford. No. He called me a pig this week for no reason. He's like, is Kate still doing shows with that pig? Fuck you. Ugh. More Kirk Minahan emojis. All right, we have to pay a little bit of attention. We're getting closer to our destination, and we have to check in. God, I got suitcases. I got fucking clothes on hangers. I think it is jealousy. I'm telling you, there's something there. There's something there. So something there. Hi, Diane. All right, where are we going? I need to look at my thing here. We are going to exit 42. We can still like Kane. Actually, we can still like all of them except Kirk. Kirk has a lot of mental health issues. So do I. I don't cry about him every fucking day. I just show up every fucking day. Every day is a challenge. I don't know, Kirk, have you gone through menopause yet? I'm not, I'm joking about all that. I always wish Kirk the best, and I've actually prayed for him with his mental health issues, and I hope he's here for a long time, but I reserve the right to say fuck him, because this motherfucker keeps calling me a pig. Also, I am on my fucking weight loss journey, Kirk, and I'm not doing it with Ozempic or lap band surgery, like Howie Carr. I'm kidding. I have no idea. But Howie Carr used to be fat, and he's not anymore. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Fuck Howie Carr, too. Fuck everybody. Fuck, I can't. I just, whatever. I have hot takes on these people. We'll do it another time. We're coming up on our exit. Let's see. Oh, it's this exit. Love that for us. Just another hotel. Yeah, Kirk, what if I am having major mental health issues about my weight and my body, and I'm body shamed every day, and here you are calling me a pig on your not so big show anymore? Right? Are you thinking about me and my mental health? No. All right, we're just following directions. Which way are we going, left or right? We are going right. We want to stay in this lane. Where are we going? Love this for me. This was such an easy ride because I had all of the besties with me. I hate driving, especially at night. We timed this perfectly. I have Florida sass now. Is that what that is? I just came back and I was just like, fuck the people that don't like me. I don't care anymore. I know you guys never liked him. Thank you for humoring me with all of this, though. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me spoon feed you Kirk Minahan bullshit every day. Like it's just whatever. You guys didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve it. I get it. You didn't deserve it. We're moving on. We're moving on. Spend 4 hours with you. Girls like you. Where are we turning? We're turning here? Wow. Just so everybody knows, I have no idea where I am. And if it weren't for these phones, we would never know. We would never know. Oh, this is way the fuck out here. Okay. mean, I can disconnect when we get to the hotel, or I can just leave you on and get up to the room with you guys if you want to do it that way. I'll listen to the chat if you want. If you want to stay. What does this mean? I'm turning here? Oh. Nice job, Jessica. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I'll leave it up to the chat. Oh. Well done, Jessica. Well done. Actually, this isn't it. It's another one. The rocks. No, there it is. Oh, that one is also nice. Okay, thank God. Right. We're here. Let's go check in. We're going to pull in the front because we don't know where our room is and we are not bringing all of these things in. So let's just pull here. Let's go in together. Are you coming in? Okay, we'll take you in. We need this. We need to put the hazards on. Let's do that. We got to move some cash over. Let's do this. Let's do this. This. Okay. All right, I take you with me. I see you. Yes, I'm aware. Hi. We're not partying. What's wrong with you? Hi. Oh, you're welcome. I'll slide over here. How are you? I'm good.
Want to go with the card term was either conference or permanent. And do you want housekeeping it every other day? Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow?
No.
If you need anything, just let us know. Stop by.
Okay.
From 6 to 9:30.
Oh, perfect.
5:30.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Where am I in relation to here?
Second floor.
Okay. So, do you have another one of these things? Or no?
Probably somewhere on the floor.
That's okay. Can I bring my items in? I'm by myself. Can I bring my items in and then go park the vehicle and then come back? So where should I park? Which way are you saying? I'm coming in through this door to go upstairs, correct? So I'll
Yeah.
just park over here, but you're okay? Okay.
If you want.
All right, I'm gonna bring some things in. Thank you. All right, whores. And I 100% brought my pillow. Okay, just fixing this. I leave this right here. Is that okay? All right, I'll be right back. Just my whole life. I heard ya. If this is annoying, I can mute. Like, I can't tell. Okay. Shirts for quart. I don't love my clothing choices for quart. It's not my favorite, but to be quite frank with you, I didn't really care. And also, it's more about what I'm doing, right? We're not going to get fancy. I mean, we are, but still. They don't have a thing for me to put my stuff on, so we might wing it. I think I'm going to try to carry it up. Because we don't have one of those right now. I'm going to try to come in. I'll do it all, I think. Thanks. All right, we're fine. We can do this. There's a pool? What the fuck? Is it cold? It's fucking freezing here. Actually, I digress. It's not. Here's a freaking. Hold on. Oh, my room is right here. And there's a cart right in front of the elevator. Okay, we're here, besties. did I do this? I got like a whole suite. I don't need this. Well, why do we have all this? What? Yeah. Meow meow. Meow meow. Wow. Wait, you need to put on every single solitary light. Hi. What is this? What are all these rooms? What's the Hi Meowsers. What's all of this? Why is this so big? Where are these lights? How do I put these on? Oh. Better. Every light must be on. Better. Okay, this is cute. Cute. Okay, all right, let's. Perf. Yeah, this is nice. It's great. What a difference a year makes for me. Yeah, remember when I was like, I didn't have a car and I couldn't drive to Karen Reed and I used to have to rent a car. All right. Let me grab this phone. I have to text Meowser. Put you here. Why is it so big? I have no idea. I don't know why. What are these things? Let's see. We have to text Meowser. Two phones, two phones, two phones. We have to just call Meowser Tino. Let's do that. Hi. Just wanted to let you know I'm here. We're all sat, checked in. I am here for the night, yes. No, I'm not leaving. What? Hi, Quincy. Aw. All right, I gotta unpack and get all my stuff set, but I just want to let you know I'm here. I'm all set. All right. I love you too. Don't forget about picking up Georgia. All right, bye. All right, besties. Oh my God, Jeff is so happy to be with the dogs. Everything's good. All right. Let me scroll through and look at the chat really quick for a second. Did I miss anything? Anything that I need to know? I need to order a pizza or something. I'm starving. I didn't really plan this. Oh my God, I forgot that I got hash browns. I never ate them. I was too busy talking. I would be scared to stay in a hotel alone. I saw a snippet of Kane battling some real cunts in Twitter. Really? He was on a space, wasn't he? I'm going to have time to look at all of that stuff. Kane cooked
Who? Wait, let me get my tablet because then I can see the comments instead of just like one or two. What am I doing? Wait, let me hang up all of my shirt. This is fun. We have a little club. Days of this? I'm in. I love it. With my PO? Wow. Kate's stock is through the roof right now. Kate who? Which Kate? How does this work? What do I do with this? When it's like, do I just put it like that? Oh yeah. Oh. So we leave it like that? That's it? Okay. Okay, look at me using my suitcases twice. Wow. All right. Oh, that's going to be annoying. We got to lower that. Oh, that's going to be annoying. There. Okay, now we can do this. Turn. Perfect. Okay, now I can see the chat. Let's see. I'm going to shut that off. There. Log on to the hotel Wi-Fi. Okay, noted. I will do that. I literally have a car. My car is right in front of the hotel. It was in the first parking space. There was a spot right there. Is there a hot tub? I didn't bring my bathing suit. Jess, Judge Karp said he might not give his verdict right away. Will you stay until there's a verdict or just through closings? I will stay through verdict. Let's see. Nobody has to worry about me. I'm okay. Work trip is a tax write-off, correct. Eric, are you coming to snuggle here? Is that to me? I think this couch is a pull-out couch as well. This is pretty extravagant. I don't really need this. Yeah, I'm not actually using the hotel Wi-Fi. I have unlimited everything, so I'm not going to do that. It is a nice room for a work trip. It makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Nanny Goat. So I just can't see that the judge is going to, he's got to give a verdict. Love you, just want you to be safe. I mean, I will. Everybody is very worried about that. Attorney Bradle is in this hotel. There are other people here. I'm not by myself. I'm okay. I brought my Nike slides because I will never put bare feet on the floor. I'm not in Lawrence. Romy is going to be here. What's the weather actually going to be look like? What is the weather going to look like for tomorrow? You're coming from Chicago this week. So I would say the only thing I would say is rain. Okay. I didn't even bring a coat. Snow. Let's take a look at that. Let me grab my other device and let's look and check and see. Hold on. Where? Someone sent me a message and said they listen to my shows. There's something rattling around when you're doing your 24 and 24 lives. I've narrowed it down to a sloppy phone holder. Honestly, this sound is driving me crazy. I don't normally email folks. Some in the chat have said it sounds like you are typing. I at one point thought you might be squeezing a half empty water bottle. Love the show. Thanks for your time. Thank you, Sean, for this message. It is most likely just the phone holder on my phone, like in my car. I will take a suggestion from you, Sean. Do you have a better one? I will just buy it from Amazon right now. Probably be here tomorrow morning. Let's look at the weather. Yeah, it's just the phone holder in my car. Thank you though. That's good. Didn't realize it was such a pain for everybody. I don't actually love the audio on 24 and 24. Yes, get me the name, Erica. Thank you. Are you going live later, Erica? It's 8:00. Is anybody else going live after this? Let me see. Weather. Let's see. Monday. Oh, God. KK, bye. Love you too. Aiden is tonight. Okay, perfect. What time is he on? 9? Oh, that's good. I'm going to unpack. I'm going to get jammies. I've got to look for something to eat. I should have figured that. I should have done something about that. Sunday night, light rain mixing with snow overnight. Monday. Ew. Snow during the morning will give way to lingering snow. What the fuck? Gross. Let's see. Let me just I just want to see exactly how far I am from this courthouse. DoorDash or room service from my location. We are a 14-minute drive. Perfect. No worries, no highway. We can do it. Okay. All right. I'm not worried about that. I can drive 14 minutes in moderate snowfall. Okay. Use Uber. Yeah. So Uber Eats. Wait. Game changer. Okay. So let me go back to this. Tonight is Sunday. Monday will be the first day of the trial. I will probably need to do some adjustment and things. I don't know if anybody wants to maybe eat after trial, go out to dinner Tuesday. Thinking if people are here. Make sure you have Kim over for real. Kim. Oh, wait. It's Kimberly live close by here? I will text her. Tuesday, right? I broke up so I was just thinking Tuesday, whoever's up here, if we could find a place and we could all go grab dinner. Kim is trying to get a PTO day for tomorrow. Or what day? Is Jamie coming? I'll text them. I haven't had a chance. My whole plan was to get here and start figuring all that stuff out. I just needed to set up camp, essentially. But I was just thinking if some of the besties are here, I'm open to it. Like if it's Monday, it's fine too. Not tomorrow. Okay. So I was thinking Tuesday. I'll text Kimberly. Today I wanted to touch base with him and he's coming. Okay, perfect. I'm sorry, people in court. I sound like a robot. It's probably because I had the phone on the desk and it's all just weird. I feel great after vacation. I feel it was perfect today because I just did everything I needed to do. I mean, I fucking baked today. I set the expectation. I cut out things that I couldn't do. You know what I mean? Like there were some things I wanted to do and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get that done. We went grocery shopping. I hung out with the kids, talked to Julia. Keep in mind, by the way, we have a bridal shower that is on Saturday. So we have some finalizing and some things that we have to do. Oh, Aiden's live at 9. Perfect. That'll be great for everybody. Also great for me. And this is actually a really nice hotel. I have a mini fridge and a microwave. Oh, I did bring my Red Bulls. So I can put them. This is going to be great. This is amazing. Can you imagine, Karen Reed, what a fucking hot mess I was? And here I am. I'm covering a child and I have a room with a fucking mini fridge. So great. Thank you. Thank all of you. Look at this. We didn't look at the bathroom. Let's see. It's okay. It's okay. I think I was spoiled with Fairy Tale Linda. But we have a nice area to do makeup. Have I ever cruised? Like on a cruise? You couldn't fucking pay me to go on a boat. Absolutely not. No. No. That's unnatural. It's unnatural to even be. How do I close this curtain? I don't like this. Yeah. Down. Thank you. No cruises. We talked about Chili's. Yes. All right. I have to unpack. I have to get out of my sneakers. I need my slides. I have to set my clothes up in the closet. I would not go on a cruise. No. Okay. All right. We're going to go. Thank you for staying with me for the ride. That made the ride so much more bearable. You guys really don't even know. I'm going to change. I'm going to get cozy. I'm going to put my stuff away. I'm going to order food. And we have to make some phone calls and get some stuff out of the way. And then we have to get to bed. Good night, Erica. I love you too, bitch. Erica, are you coming for court? Who's coming? Cheech. Thank you, some girl. Thank you. It feels wonderful to be back. Even those like morning lives I did like from vacation, I wasn't really locked in. Thank you, Steph. It was a great time. Happy to be home. All right, we're not going to have a very long 24 and 24 in the morning because it's such a short drive, but happy to do it in the morning. But then we're just going to resort to regular stuff, which is typing, live tweeting from court. Oh, this whole time none of the comments were on here. I'm sorry. I suck. Better. It's a very different vacation mode because Jeff is home. And so I don't have to worry about anything. But I'm very excited about getting to work. I'm very excited about covering this trial. I'm very excited about, like, I don't know, just everything I learned from covering Karen and Aiden's cases. Like, now I get to cover another kind of a big trial and have all the tools and the experience, and it's just good. It feels good. I'm sure Law Girls will have something dramatic happen. Oh my God, I just can't. These weirdos. Everybody say a prayer for Kelsey tonight. Or it's very nerve-wracking before trial. My only take is she has a really great team. She's got a great team. Everything is great. Okay. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks, besties. It was nice chatting with you. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
It's all your favorite Jess Machado songs on one CD. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city. Before I leave, brush my teeth, say goodbye to Jack. When I leave for Bunny After Dark, I'm not coming back. It's all the hits you've always loved in one place. Just so everyone knows.